Hello YouTube, it's your boy James. I'm back with another video. Um, I'm showing y'all two of my favorite GM cars of all time from the 80s. These will be my feature cars on this video. Also, I got some brand new toolings to show you that I bought. New for 2019. From All the World and Greenlight, and also for Greenlight Hollywood series. Anyway, that's in a few seconds. I'm gonna show you these cars right here. These cars right here I grew up with when I was growing up. These cars are very popular. Um, right here, this is a 1985 Chevy Monte Carlo SS. And this is the Black Bandit edition, and this is a 1984 Oldsmobile Cutlass Hertz 442. This particular car has the his and hers shifter. These cars really didn't make too much power back in the 80s because this is like the downsides of the big three. Um, both of them had small displacement V8s. This one had a 305. This one had a high output 307 Oldsmobile V8. Also, that 305 was high output too. Both of them was making around 175 to 180 horsepower. Good low end torque, I think between like 240 to 245 pound-feet of torque. It was, I guess it was the best numbers you can get from back in that day. So these cars are very popular. If you find one that's in real fair condition, you can do some performance mods to it. Some people just take the original motors out and just LS swap them. I've seen a whole lot of LS swap Cutlasses and Monte Carlos for this body style. Also, the cars that in the same segment that I don't have is the 80, I think the 82 through 86 Pontiac Grand Prix, and the 84 through 87, 88 Buick Regal / Grand National GNX. I don't have those yet. I'm gonna find a few of those. These cars came out around like 78. They downsized these cars to 78. As you know, they was full size back in the mid 70s. I think the last full size car for these cars was a 1977. They downsized them to 78. They ran this particular frame through 78 all the way into 1988. They stopped making them. Like I said, these cars very collectible, especially if you find one in stock um, condition like this. Some people knew what they had and they stored them until now. I've seen a few online, the real car for like $18,000. I think it had like probably like 25,000 miles on it. And still had the plastic on the seats and everything. But like rest of muscle, late muscle cars of the 80s, these got ran down to the ground. Especially these Monte Carlo SSs, they really got ran down to the ground, and some of them made it out the showroom, some of them made it to junk heap, just some of them was just ran down, man. You very rarely find something that's clean. I've seen some clean ones. Um, the reason why they made these particular cars anyway for the NASCAR circuit. Both of these cars was in the NASCAR circuit back in the early to mid 80s, especially the Monte Carlo SS. This car right here was very popular for the NASCAR circuit. As you can see, this is the particular body style they use with the Aero nose. And this is not the Aero Coupe, but the Aero Coupe had like a slanted window in the back. They also made street cars out that car too, but that car specifically was for NASCAR. If you get one of those, you're gonna pay at least at least 10, 15,000, maybe 20,000. You find one in good condition. But these cars was very popular in NASCAR. They won a lot of races. Um, one of the biggest NASCAR racers at that time was Dale Earnhardt Sr. He drove one of these cars. Um, I think he had a yellow and blue Wrangler Chevy Monte Carlo SS. And I think around like in 86, 87, he went to uh, his black and gray um, NASCAR, which was very, very sinister. But yeah, these cars are very unique, man. I wish I had the real thing. Um, these cars was well sought after. Um, even older women, older people back in the day bought them. They didn't really get the SS or the Hertz cars. You usually got the more luxurious ones with the still had the V8 and some of them had the V6 options. But these cars are two of my favorite cars of all time in this segment, in this body style, and I am going to enjoy them like I always do with the rest of my collection. So that's that. 1984 Hertz Edition 442 Cutlass. 1985 Chevrolet Monte Carlo in the greenlight black banded edition. All right, I got some new toolings to show y'all. Like I said, I got one from Auto World, and also I got 3 from Greenlight, and one of them is the Hollywood series. We'll get that. I'm gonna show the Hollywood series later on in the video. The first one I'm gonna show y'all is from Auto World. This is a very, very, very sweet piece. Brand new casting for 2019. Actually, when I seen this is the only one at the store. I actually got this out at a Walmart of all stores. This is a 1962 Chevy Impala drop top. Look at that. This is the vintage muscle car segment right here. It's in the white metallic with the red stripes. Open it up for you so you can see it up close. I actually bought these a couple of days ago. I didn't get a chance to. I also wanted to wait until I got off work to show you the car. There's the box right there, and here is the vehicle. 1962 Chevy Monte Carlo. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Chevy Impala SS. I think it's SS. No, it's a basic. It's a basic Impala. These cars is very, very unique. This was like the new body style for this year, because the majority of cars at that time was still big heavy tanks, and they was basically downsizing the cars in the early '60s. This will be the new body style for '62, I think. Also, this car engine options was very, very sought after. You can get like I think the engine you can get was a 327 big block 480, oh, excuse me, 384. The hottest motor of all time for this car was the souped up 409. You could get that with a single 4-wheel carburetor or a dual 4-barrel carburetor setup, making gobs of horsepower. This one right here is white with the red exterior with the red stripe. Got the I think those wire wheels right there, the white walls. Has the metal base on the bottom. As you can see, this skinny tires. That's the downside of these cars to me. I don't like them skinny tires, but overall, this car is the Auto World cars are very, very, very highly collectible. And as you can see from the back seat, that's supposed to be the speaker. I think that's the emblem of the Impala, like insignia. Excuse me. With the front grill. As you can see, the license plate in front says top down. It's very sweet. And got the distinctive 1960 era lights. Excuse me. Now, as you see back in the 60s, they was toning down the cars back in the day because everything had fins through the mid to late 50s all the way up to like 60. I think they kind of sort of downsized the fins. I guess they got tired of the fins, but they was basically downsizing the cars to make them a little bit more aerodynamic and more acceptable for making the cars more lighter. Even though they still kind of heavy at this time, but it's nice, man. 1962 Chevy Impala drop top. This is one in Auto World's new tooling for 2019. All right. Second one to show you is a Greenlight. I got this off of Amazon. Excuse me, not Amazon. eBay. This is a Greenlight 50th anniversary edition. This is a 1968 Mercury Kruger XR7 GTE 428 Cobra Jet. As you see the decal on the card. This is very, very sweet. Open it up for y'all so you can see it up close. I meant to do this video earlier yesterday, but I was chilling. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was chilling because I worked very hard at my job. So the more and more I was trying to do it, the more and more the time was getting late. So I'm doing it in the morning now, so I'll have to do it later on. But here we go. 1968 Mercury Kruger XR7 GTE, the 428 Cobra Jet motor. Very, very sweet. As you can see, it has cold air intake. So that means the cowl induction hood was functional at the time. I believe this car had had a whole bunch of options for the engine segment. You get a basic model was like I think a 289. You can get, or you to get the high output 302. I think in 68. This is like a new addition for this car. 428 big block cubic inch Cobra Jet engine, made 335 horsepower. It was a huge leap power over the smaller 390 big block V8, which was the top Mustang engine for 1967. So this car is very, 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 very quick at that time. Also, these cars was basically the luxury version of the Ford Mustang, but this was like a little bit more. They had I think it was a little bit more larger than the Mustang, but it still had the amenities of the Mustang. It was like a personal luxury car. I also got one right here, which is 1970 that I showed in my previous video. This is a 70 and this is a 68. As you can see, both the cars changed through the years. I believe this one was kind of a little bit more smaller. Also, I think the other motor you can get in 1968 was the highest performance Mercury Kruger was the 427 powered GTE. I think just 357 of the single year model were built, each with 3-speed Micromatic transmission on displacement. So I believe those cars are very sought after, especially ones with the 427 big block. You're gonna pay a lot of money if you get that vehicle. I'm gonna show you the external. This is like a British racing green with the kind of unique cream interior. It has the chrome stripes on it. Had the decals of the 428 Cobra Jet right there. It has the tail lights. Got that the running Kruger on the middle of the hood, not the hood, but the trunk. Also got the Mercury sign right there. Also got the rally wheels with the white walls. These cars sounded pretty good with this motor under the hood. This one, very sweet. All the Krugers had the hideaway lights back in his day, all the way into like 73. I think 73 was the last model year of this body style. He changed it up a little bit. I believe so. I gotta do some more research. As you can see, like I said, this is 1970. As you see the difference, you see, got the 70 got the more definition front end and grill. This one was basically the basic model. This probably was like a 302 or probably like a 390 for that segment, as you can see with the 428 Cobra Jet. 3-speed automatic. I think you can get a 4-speed too, but that's in a different segment of this car. But yeah, 1968 Mercury Kruger XR7 with the GTE package. Very rare car. Very rare car. Nice vehicle. So we're gonna stick with the Krugers. So I have another Kruger for y'all. Actually, like I said, these cars right here are new toolings from Greenlight. This one was from a hobby series I got a couple of weeks ago. So that's one of the cars Greenlight was coming out with. So I also have another Kruger. This is a 1970 Mercury Kruger Eliminator 428 Cobra Jet. This is a Barrett Jackson car. So this is actually based on a real car that was on the Barrett Jackson auction. It sold for $132,000. It's in Scottsdale of 2015. This one right here has a 4-speed. Numbers matching 428 Cobra Jet. Eliminator built on the first day of production. Yeah, got the Ram Air engine, 4-speed. It's in it was sold 1970 only. I think the Eliminator, 1 out of 220 were built. This one right here was restored, rotisserie restored. So I'm gonna show you the outcome of this car. Kind of glad he came out with these cars. I had a couple of Mercuries from a couple of Mercury Cyclones. I got 3 from Auto World, and I got 2 from Johnny Lightning. Let's go. Let's go the car right there. I always keep these, like I always say, right there. Here is the car. 1970, 4-speed powered Eliminator Cobra Jet. I think this Cobra Jet was different between the one with this one. This was making 335. I think this was right. This one right here was making 375 horsepower. Let me open up the hood for you. Bow. As you can see, both cars have the same motor. I think, like I said, I think this one is different. I think this was making 375. This was making 335 horse. So as you can see, is in this yellow exterior, and it has the Carter chrome rims on there with the wide oval bias ply tires. It has an eliminator on the side, on both sides of the car. This is a special package for this year. This is 1970. This is like the pinnacle of the muscle car era. Like I always say, 71 was the last model year of these cars. It has eliminated with the spoiler. As you can see, everything changed through 68 all the way into 70. Still had the cowl induction hood. The had the pins on top of the hood too. You got the black interior. The black and yellow look so good together. It has a metal base. Like I said, these cars right here are brand new toolings for a greenlight. I'm gonna put this one in too to show you what it is. These Krugers right here are very sweet to me. I like this body style. Very unique cars for his day. You got two segments of the cars that you like I always say that you can buy back in the day. If you wanted something that was mild and wanted something that's luxurious and you really had that much power, you still had the power, you can opt for this car right here. But if you was a man and you want a 4-speed and you want the top of the line, most fastest Mercury out there, you can either get the Cyclone or you can get the smaller Kruger. Every option you can choose from back in the day. So there we go. The new Mercury castings for Greenlight, 1970, in Eliminator, Cobra Jet, Mercury Kruger. All right. Last but not least, it's the Hollywood Series car. It came with two cars. I already have this particular car. The reason why I got this new tooling is because it's the same exact car, but it's kind of sort of not the same car. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. This is a new casting from Hollywood Series. Sorry for my hand. 1977 Pontiac Le Mans Safari station wagon and Buford T. Justice. 1977 Pontiac Le Mans with the trailer. This is the Smokey and the Bandit edition, Hollywood edition. Yeah, I know. I got that car. The reason why I'm getting this is because of the station wagon. This is Greenlight's new tooling. So yes, I have two Buford T. Justice squad cars, which is okay with me because I'm a big fan of Smokey and the Bandit anyway. They also had the Starkey and Hutch new casting with the Ranchero. I was tempted to get that, but I might get it probably later on if I see it again. So let's open it up so y'all can see it. It's gonna be the first time putting my hands on it. If it open up, it's a lot of plastic right here. A lot of plastic right here. Okay, here we go. There we go. For like Christmas time. And here we go. 1977 Pontiac Le Mans Safari station wagon with the Buford T. Justice squad car. Also with the Smoking the Bandit trailer. That look nice, don't it? This will be one. This will do wonders for me because I got the Trans Am too. As I got 2 Trans Ams of the car for this movie. As you can see, the reason why they got the trailer because they got a trailer hitch on the station wagon. So this would be my 7th station wagon. I know they got some more flavors of this car coming out. I'm just showing you the whole car as itself right now. This is new tooling. This is very nice. I'm a big Pontiac fan. I never seen a Pontiac LeMans station wagon before. This is the same. This is a first for me. As you can see, it has a Buford Chief Justice look from his Township Police Department in Texas. I believe that the tailgate opens up, and it does. It's not gonna keep it. It's gonna stay open. Hold on a second. Here we go. As you can see, nice. It has a little tail lights in the rear. On this one though, the hood doesn't open, just like the police car. Because normally it'll open up like this, but this one doesn't open for some reason. Maybe because it's a new casting. But as you can see, both of these cars are different. Like that hood opens up, but it's basically the same car. But as you can see, the lights on the police car is darker than the station wagon. The grills are different too, but they base both of the same years. I actually seen this car online with somebody else. I was looking on a YouTube channel because they collect cars too. And I've seen this too. I think he's from Michigan too. I forgot his name. I'll give you the name of him probably later on in my series of my videos. But yeah, this is new, man. 1977 Pontiac LeMans Safari. I didn't really want to get another Buford T. Justice squad car. I already got one right here, but it's okay to have 2. So now I got 3. So yeah, there we go. Those are the new These are the new castings from Greenlight and Auto World. Where's the other car at? I'll show that later. But yes, what are you doing? I had a feeling it was coming out with a whole bunch of other castings because the new castings that they came out as far as Greenlight was the 8990 Chevy Caprice, the Safari wagons. I knew those was coming out, and the Krugers. They got some more stuff coming out too. I'm waiting on them to come out with the AMC Matador, American Motors car. I know that's gonna come out as a police car or a civilian package too. I'm waiting on that tooling to come out too myself because I'm a very big fan of AMC. But by that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. I got a whole lot of stuff I gotta do today. Just to make this video for y'all so y'all can enjoy it. Like I always say, y'all keep on collecting, and y'all have a nice morning, and God bless.